Hello, everyone. Okay, good. Everything's working. Alright, welcome to Assassin's Creed Rogue, I think. Is it Rogue? I think it's Rogue. Assassin's Creed Rogue, that's right. I've never played Assassin's Creed Rogue. I didn't even know it existed. I don't know how I missed this one. I played the first one, played the whole trilogy of Ezio? Is that right? I played Assassin's Creed 3 when it came out, when you were in like the Colonial United States, and somehow I completely missed this one. And I completely missed the Assassin's Creed, what is it? Let me look at it. Assassin's Creed Freedom Cry, which I think was supposed to be originally like DLC off of Black Flag, but kind of turned into its own game. When I looked up the games in chronological order, because I wanted to play this one and Freedom Cry before I played Valhalla, it said that this one came out after Freedom Cry, but this one looks older, so I decided just to play this one first. Now I am going to say I'm playing this on PS5, so the PS5 does not stream very well. It's very pixelated, like the bit rate seems low, and I don't know why that's a thing. So we're gonna, hopefully it's not too bad, but don't expect a whole lot. I'm gonna work on getting a capture card that way I can stream it through my PC and I can crank the bit rate way up. But until then, we're just gonna kind of deal with it, because most everything I'm going to be streaming is going to be coming through the PC, just because I get a lot of free games through the PlayStation Premium membership. And a lot of those games that's on there that are free is games I want to play, so most of them we're going to be streaming that way, so I don't have to buy new games. But anyway, we'll go ahead and get started here, and hopefully it won't look too terribly bad. I don't know why Sony can't up the bitrate of the PS5. Like, the PS4 Pro streams so good. What's up, buddy? You racing tonight? Or are you guys done for the year?
Stay my blade from the flesh of the innocent.
That doesn't look too bad right here. And I was playing Modern Warfare 2 earlier, and it looked good for about an hour, and then it like... And then it just like started getting pixelated again, so I don't know.
The principles I used to live by. I was a young man then. The 7 Years' War was about to begin. I could not have imagined what the future had in store for me, nor the cost I would choose to bear. My name is Shay Patrick Cormac. This is my story.
Your season ended a couple weeks ago. There's 2 races left at my local track. Today is one of them. Oh geez, not that way. It starts in like 3 hours, so I'm gonna go to that one. It's called the North-South Shootout. It's a bunch of modifieds. I think they got a 150 lap modified race where there's 26 entries in that right now. Basically like NASCAR Tour type mods.
Don't lack for firewood at least.
And okay, well that's not where I wanted to go. Typical Assassin's Creed doing Assassin's Creed things. There's a super late model race, and that's 150 laps, and they got like 25 entries on that. And the Cars Tour late model race, which is a big tour that's around here, and then I think they got limited late models or something too.
No, that was just luck.
I make my own luck, Liam.
You've been saying that for years.
Oh, nice, man!
You
should definitely go to the
Have you been
Snowflake
spending it
and
all getting
Snowball
out of
Derby.
trouble?
That'd be amazing.
Well, you know, trouble just follows me around.
If you get the
Let's head
opportunity to. I don't know why, but I swear it looks like this thing is streaming in 720.
Come on.
It doesn't look like 1080p, and it's set to 1080p, I'm pretty sure. Which is really weird. Like, the PS5 is so strange. Actually, I guess I probably can't look at it right now. I'll have to check it next time I play, I guess. I don't know. Alright, let's
Deliver Andre and his crew must have run into some trouble. Who knew meeting with smugglers would lead to no good?
Yeah, for real. So we're gonna...
I still don't understand why you can't tell me what we're doing here.
Because Chevalier decided not to tell you.
I thought we were friends, Liam.
We are. This is business. Doesn't concern you, Shay.
He's still talking. Hopefully we won't miss no dialogue. Well, I mean, I'm not saying go down there and race. I'm saying go down there and just, like, check it out, you know? Just experience it. It's in Florida, right? The Snowball Derby, I think? I can't remember where it's at, actually. Typically, when I play these types of games, I try to complete them to 100%, so I'm going to be going around and, like, getting all the little doodads and boxes and things like that. It just adds to the fun for me. I miss racing, man. I really do. Like real racing. iRacing's fun, and I have been doing some iRacing, but I just don't, you know, like it's been for a while. I just don't have time to really do it so much that that I'm really good at it again. I've been running. I hadn't ran in the last 4 weeks because we've had some family stuff going on with my dad, but before that I was running like 3 or 4 races a week, and I was doing pretty good, but I wasn't winning hardly any, but I was finishing second a ton. It's just I need just a 10th, man. That's it, just a 10th. You would just prefer to go in a race for now. You just watch Speed 51. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Just watch it on Speed 51. I think actually the race that's happening today, they're gonna probably be televising. It's called the North-South Shootout. I don't think Speed 51's televising it, but you can check Speed 51 or Flow Racing. One of them might be, but if they aren't, you can go to CarawaySpeedway.tv and you can watch it on there. Or you can go to, I think PitRoad.tv will be broadcasting it. It might be cheaper if PitRoad.tv is broadcasting it, but I'm not sure if they are or not. Because I don't know, like, this is a Cars Tour race, but it's not, like, part of the actual tour. Yeah, they are broadcasting it today, so Pit Road TV is $25 per month. So you could watch it on there for $25 and just cancel it after it's over if you wanted. Or you could probably go to CarawaySpeedway.tv, and I think they charge you there the cost of... It's generally like $20 per race, just to watch one race. Today the ticket's $40, so I don't know if it would be $20 or if it would be the cost of the actual race itself. But it will be a heck of a show, man. I mean, it's always such a good race there, the North-South Shootout. That's the track I used to race at. You might actually be able to find someone streaming it over Twitch or something. I don't know. Maybe. Sometimes you can. But anyway. Yeah, I would love to go to the Snowball Derby. And also, what is it they have in Florida? The World Series is like the World Series of Asphalt or something like that. They have right before the Daytona 500. They have in New Smyrna. I think that's how you pronounce it. That would be a fun race to go to as well. See if I can get up here and get this note. I think there's a treasure box. Yep, right here it is. I knew there was one over here somewhere. I got past this first level a couple days ago when I started the game, and then I decided I wanted to stream it and put it on YouTube. So I figured that I would just go ahead and start it over. I was only like maybe an hour into it, I think. So. Well, yeah. Well, I'm sure you're way more frustrated than me. I mean, I do miss being in a car. I don't miss paying for it. That's for sure. But it's been so long since I've raced a real car. I mean, geez, 20 years almost.
Too fast
so
for
it's
you?
not.
I'm just keeping an eye on you in case you fall down and hurt yourself.
It's not like I've been racing, you know, like you have every weekend, you know, or almost every weekend for the last couple of years, and just all of a sudden quit. So. I just finished playing Assassin's Creed Odyssey like 3 or 4 days ago, and it took me forever to, like, 100% of the game. I've done every single thing there was to do, all the DLC, everything, and it took me forever. And I look back at how many hours the PlayStation 5 lets you see how many hours you play. I played that game over almost 3 years to finish it, which is ridiculous. I hope it don't take 3 years to finish this one, because I really don't want to. You actually thinking of going into iRacing and try to help stop the bleeding? Dude, do it, man. I mean, if you really get into iRacing, I've known you for quite a while now. I mean, what, like 4 or 5 years, I guess. And even though we don't talk on a regular basis like we used to, because I'm terrible with my Discord and hardly ever go in there to even see if anybody said anything. If you end up getting iRacing, I'll tell you, like I told a friend of mine at work. He came over and played on my rig. That sounded dirty. I didn't mean it that way, but he came over and played on my rig. And he was like, "Man, I really love this. I want to get it." And I was like, "Dude, you know, like, get you a minimalist PC that can just run it on like mid settings. You could get one for, it wouldn't cost over $1,000, honestly. I think. Get one monitor. One, I would suggest getting like just like a maybe like a 32-inch 1080p monitor, which is fairly cheap, $200, maybe not even that much. I don't know. A cheap wheel, $100 wheel, $100 set of pedals. Actually, I have a set of pedals here. I would be willing just to ship you, because I don't think I'm going to use them. It does need the spring replaced in the throttle pedal, but you can order them. I don't know, it works, and I fixed it kind of, but I think it'll probably break again at some point. I just bought a new set of pedals from a buddy of mine who he bought them to play on his PlayStation, and then he decided that he didn't want them anymore, and they were like a $200 set of pedals. He sold them to me for like $100. He used them like once, and that was it. And I was like, "Well, shoot, man, I'll take them." And they're way nicer than the ones I had. Well, they're not nicer. They're about the same, but they feel better. Like I like the resistance better. But anyways,
hurry.
Hey, yeah.
Best not keep Chevalier waiting.
Don't tell me what to do. I would be willing to send you those, and you could just have them if you really wanted to get into it. But
Where the hell were you two?
We're out hunting. What happened here?
My men were attacked by some English sea dogs.
Why, Captain Joseph, couldn't you fight them all off by yourself like you're always saying?
It is Capitaine Louis-Joseph Gauthier, Chevalier de la Vérendrye. And you are dreaming if you think any training could make you into a proper assassin. Do you even know what that means? It means being responsible for an ancient and proud tradition. It means obeying your mentor without question. How else will we ensure freedom for the human race?
Them's pretty words, Chevalier. But I don't feel too free at the moment.
Well then, feel educated. You simpleton. You rot-brained cabbage farmer.
So the controls in this game is so wonky feeling. It's definitely like there's no way this game came out after
I will
Black
teach
Flag.
you some manners, boy.
Break it up, you
Gentlemen,
two.
Stop! We got a common enemy, and I reckon he's close.
The Royal Navy attack my vessel and force my men to flee. We are stranded, and what is worse, the smugglers we were supposed to meet have been taken prisoner.
Shay and I'll free those smugglers. You treat your wounded. Take these. You'll need them.
Hurry up and get done with the cutscene so I can talk again. Alright, go kill people. I got it. So,
Tread with care, Shay. The Royal Navy be ready for us.
yeah.
Remember your training.
Okay. So, yeah, so the feel you get, obviously you're not going to get the feel in your butt like you do in a real race car, you know, when you're starting to slide and stuff like that. And you're not going to get the feeling of acceleration and braking and stuff like that, and movement. I mean, yeah, if you wanted to get a rig to get all those, well, you're not going to get the feeling in your butt no matter what. There's no way you can get that. But there are some sim rigs that sort of try to add to that a little bit.
They don't stand a chance.
But yeah, you're not going to get that. You can get the acceleration and the braking with some motion rigs, but honestly, like, you're going to get a lot of the feeling that you're looking for in your, yeah, no, of course not. You can get a lot of the feel you're looking for a little bit in...
There he goes again.
In your hands through the wheel. So that's how they try to do it that way. I don't know how do I, like... How do I crouch? I'll take that sword. I'll just drop the sword. Yeah, but so they try to mimic that feeling in your... Shoot, okay, whatever. I'm just gonna fight it. Figure out crouching later. Oh, I crouched that time, didn't I? They try to mimic that a lot. Check the menu and see if... Yeah, that's probably what I should do, you're right. I don't even know where the dang menu is. Well, that's not it. I know this ain't it, I'm just looking to see what's on there. Probably should turn subtitles on, I guess. Yeah, I don't know, it doesn't even, grenade launcher. There's not even a... I don't know, there's not even a thing for controls. I know I'm pretty sure you can somehow. Just hit a ball and see what happens. I hate the way this PS5 cuts off chat. Speaking of buttons, bought a new 2022 MX vs ATV game. They don't allow you to to custom map buttons, so I have to shift using and X instead of L1 R1 like I'm used to. Weird. I wonder why they don't allow you to customize the buttons. It's strange. Oh, there's a treasure map.
That'll do. And how?
Another one. So you just crouch automatically when you get into brush, I believe. Can I whistle? Yep. I like the way these older Assassin's Creed games do. I like the way they are more than the new ones, I think. Why are you guys not coming over? You know what? Do it like this. I like the fighting better in these old ones too. That's right. What you guys hiding around here? Anything? Got something in this treasure box? Blamed on overlapping commands for buttons, which is bullcrap because I have multiple functions set for the F1 games. Yeah, that's just them being lazy, honestly. That's all that is. Let's see if I missed anything. So far, no. Except for this wolf. Hunting grounds for crafting and selling. Yeah, I guess I need to go kill him at some point. So how do I pull this sword out and actually... Whoa, what's going on with this dude?
Get down! You! Halt! You!
Yeah, sir? Oh, jeez, so nasty. Just kicked him. This guy's still stuck in that. Yep. That looks painful. Planning to run 2 cars and whatever is on the hometown schedule is what I will race. and on our off weeks, I will travel with my new car. That's awesome, man. I'm glad you're getting into it like you are. That's great. I'm happy for you, proud of you too. I remember when you were just getting into it. Oh man, it's like I'm watching you grow up right before my eyes. And believe it or not, I have went on there and watched some of your racing, some in-car and stuff like that. Actually, just the other day, I watched one that you had posted on YouTube. They grow up so fast, yeah, for sure. Just think, man, it won't be long. You'll be racing in like a late model tour and
I was saving those fellas
running
for
with the
you.
best.
Very thoughtful. Maybe you were not completely useless, Shay.
Speaking of useless, those blockheads won't be needing this vessel anymore.
If I ever get
This
up there
pile
to your
of
area, I'll have
mail.
to come out and watch you
You
sometime.
want her, Shay? She is yours. Now bring me back to my ship.
You heard, Chevalier? This vessel is yours, Shay. Go on. Take the wheel. Some of the men you rescued agreed to join us. They should prove a good crew.
He was invited to a race, and the footage for some reason won't upload. Cut the end, it won't render and post it. I actually am having an issue today. I uploaded a video just a minute ago, or well, actually I uploaded it last night, but then I tried checking it just a minute ago, and for whatever reason I couldn't watch it, so I don't know if it's a YouTube issue or what. I just figured that maybe it wasn't completely done, like rendering on YouTube or whatever tested, because sometimes you can watch stuff like it'll let you watch it at like the lowest quality first, and then as it renders itself, the quality gets better and better, you know, throughout the day. And I figured maybe that's what it was, but I don't know. Oh, let's read about this guy real fast. Liam O'Brien, born 1726. Liam O'Brien was born in Plymouth, Massachusetts, to Irish immigrants. After years of struggling to survive on a farm, the family moved to New York, where his father began to work for a rich merchant, loading ships bound for England. Liam eventually joined him, and it was there he first met a young boy named Shay Cormac, who was visiting his father in the Merchant Marine. The two boys became friends, and Liam looked after the younger boy, who lived in a rough neighborhood and was showing a talent for getting into trouble. As Liam continued to work, he was shocked to learn that despite all the profits made by their employer, the employees remained underpaid and mistreated. Oh, well, that sounds a lot like it is right now. Tensions rose between the two sides. In 1736, Liam recruited a few of his young co-workers to begin robbing their employer. However, he was caught and was forced to kill a man in self-defense. In order to protect his son, his father took the blame for the murder and was executed by the authorities. Lost, Liam drifted from one job to the next, distancing himself from everyone he knew, including his young friend Shay. He kept on robbing New York's richer citizens so he could send money to his mother, whom he was too ashamed to face. In 1738, he met Achilles, is that right, I guess, who began to give him small tasks to perform, such as delivering messages to a Woolstock, alright, however you pronounce that, man named Kesagawis in the frontier. Achilles' influence grew on him. He began to look up to the man who finally managed to teach him about right and wrong, and eventually the assassins and their creed. In 1743, Liam became Achilles' first mentee and quickly learned from him. Liam helped Achilles recruit the remainder of his colonial brotherhood, Chevalier de la Vérendrye, Kesagowas, and Hope. In 1748, Liam found his childhood friend Shay Cormac, whose life was shattered after his father died at sea. Liam helped him get back on his feet, and the two became inseparable. Later that year, Liam introduced Shay to Achilles, and it wasn't long before his young friend joined the assassins. Liam was tasked to keep an eye on the latest recruit. Yeah. You have that hiccup whenever you're watching IMSA, NASCAR, IndyCar, or Supercross. Yeah, I don't, yeah. They usually don't take too long, so hopefully it'll fix itself. Who is this guy? I didn't read about him last time. This is the guy we just got in a fight with, right? Golly, I wish it'd give me more, like a bigger section, like if I could read more at once without scrolling. Louis Joseph Gautier, Chevalier de la Vérendrye, was born to a family of explorers on, I don't know how you pronounce that either, Ile aux Vaches in New France in 1735. I'm butchering these so bad. In 1735, he went on his first expedition with his father. He re-established Fort Maurepas. He was rewarded with the title of Chevalier Knight from his father, who passed over Louis Joseph's older brother to do so. He spent the next 4 years exploring North Dakota and Manitoba. In 1744, he became a frontier post commander for the French government. It was around this time that he met Achilles and Liam and helped him complete an assassin mission. In 1746, Achilles asked de la Vérendrye to join him on an offer that was gladly accepted. He lost his father in 1749, and further explorations westward were disrupted by politics. Later that same year, he met Shay Cormac for the first time and took an instant dislike to him. In 1752, de la Vérendrye returned to fur trading, but business did not go well for him. I wonder if these are real people. I'm assuming they are, or if they are, like, made-up people for the game. Because I know they put real people in it.
I'm not so certain about their captain, but next to me, you're the most experienced sailor in the Brotherhood, Shay. Besides, we could use another vessel. Even this pitiful one.
She's mine, ain't she?
Yep, she's yours. Whoops, I'm shooting cannons before I even get there.
Garbage, yes.
Not bad.
Ah, with a lick of paint and a few new cannons, she'll look as fine as anything on the seven seas.
Shall we begin, Captain?
Might as
Indeed,
well.
mate.
Oh, God.
She's a mess, but she's still afloat. And her name's the Morgan.
Morgan? That silly fairy queen who ruined Merlin, the wise? Oh, she's perfect for you, Shay.
The Morgan was an old goddess.
Oh, I know how to fire cannons, thank you.
The Queen of War and Darkness. She harvested the souls of fallen warriors. Perfect indeed.
Oh, did I hit it anyway? Yeah, because I wasn't going all the way. I want the little thing in there.
Loose and catch the wind! More sail!
There we go. Alright, so we got guys trying to attack our friend ship over here. Sir Francis Drake. Yeah, probably.
Shit, they will sink her!
Let's put the Morgan to the test, Captain Shay.
Ready for battle, men!
Oh, I do miss the slow motion cannons
Royal studs!
you get with these older ones. I seriously think they done a way better job with these older Assassin's Creed than the new ones. The new ones look nice and the stories are good, but just like the mechanics of these older ones are better, I think. Okay, that was already down. Probably. Yeah, look, I'm trying. I gotta get there first. I got more stuff to read. I love the history. There we go.
My ship!
I don't think you can actually fail this mission. Maybe you can. I don't know. I'm doing pretty bad.
Fire! Stop, Shay! Are you done?
Whoops. My bad.
Sir! To the fore! Fire! Damn these eyes! Loaded!
Oh, there's one right there. It's the British. Come on. Get over there where you're supposed to be. There we go. Yeah, my allies will be fine. He's got a big boat. Could you imagine getting a cannonball to the face? I guess you probably wouldn't feel much, would you?
Seems this vessel is battle ready after all. We will return to what is left of the Gerfaut. It's a long way home. We have repairs to do.
Sing hearty, lads! Chevalier is pleased with us.
Let's read about the ship. Once we're able. This race today, by the way, starts at 1:30, in case you're interested.
What course would you have me set, Shay?
Time to report back to the mentor. Wouldn't you agree?
Earlier.
Wise words, Captain. Wise words.
Oh, that's right. Now we're going to the real world because somebody's done
What the
something.
hell did you do? It's some kind of dormant virus? Shit. Hang on, I'm getting you out of there.
Please proceed calmly to the nearest exit. We repeat, please remain calm. Do not panic.
Sorry for the rough exit. Earpiece working, check. You were just in an animus. Animus, yes?
Sure.
You were using it to access a genetic memory file in Helix labeled Shay Cormac? You work for Abstergo Entertainment, remember? Any of this ringing a bell? Your session triggered something bad, and it's affecting the whole building. We need to find your boss. You haven't forgotten your boss, have you? Melanie LeMay, zipper, chipper, overachiever? Here, take your communicator, check it if you get lost. Now let's get out of here.
I was looking at this last time I played
Follow
this.
me. Double
you
time.
got like it's got like all these Assassin's Creed
This
books down
chaos
here,
is
and
absolutely
Far
your
Cry
fault, in
5,
case
which is
you're
kind of cool.
wondering.
And I guess what is that? Dead Space? Well, I don't know what game that is right there. The blue. Where is? I know those. Thought I seen another one
What's
somewhere,
wrong
but
with you?
just
Come
hold on a
on!
second. I'm coming. Jeez, have mercy. Freaking. Where'd you go?
Come on, everyone. Just like we practiced in our safety drills. Everything is
God,
gonna be
ain't that
okay,
big of a
guys.
deal.
Stay positive.
Emergency evacuation.
What the hell is
I don't know. I never
A
played the
file
original.
labeled Shay Cormac was booby-trapped with some kind of virus.
Your job is to prevent things like this.
We need to contain these genetic memories, then we can destroy them.
No. Isolate them. I want to study these memories.
But
With respect, Miss LeMay, this is not a request.
You heard the man.
fine.
I need to borrow your numbskull. That okay with you, Ms. LeMay?
Hey there, this might seem a bit weird, but you're gonna work for contractors we hired to, you know, upgrade our security. Mr. Otto Berg and Ms. Violet DaCosta.
Call me Violet.
I have to go check on our people and prepare a statement for the press. Do whatever they tell you to do, okay? Go team!
God, she would get on my nerves so bad. I can't stand people who are
Technically,
like...
you're not responsible for this, but you're the one who let the virus out. To do that, we need to access them from Helix. But the Helix is down. We'll have to reboot the main servers in the basement.
People who are like, this is a team, and you're a team
This
player.
virus is a genius. Not only does it restrict our access to the cloud, it's adapted to fuck up the other operating systems that regulate building functions. Melanie, the elevators are out of commission. Are we stuck on this floor?
Damn, yes. I'll get a repair crew on site ASAP.
There's a working area server on this floor. I guess it'll have to do for now.
Why you keep
Agent
looking that
DaCosta,
way with your
I
eyes?
want regular updates on your progress with Shay's genetic memories.
Why? He's just a nobody as far as I can tell.
If Shay Cormac is who I suspect he is, then this temporary setback may provide us with an unexpected reward. Proceed to the server room on this floor.
Okay. So this is kind of like Black Flag, where can I go around and find like little post-it notes and stuff that people's left around and access their computers and things like that. I wonder. Yeah, I never played Dead Space, so I don't know. I may get the remake of. I don't know. There's so many games that I want to play, and I have like this one I want to play, and the other Assassin's Creed. The what was it? Where you're like you're playing as basically the guy who was a slave in Black Flag. Can't remember the name of it now. And then the newest
Come
Assassin's
on,
Creed I haven't played
numbskull.
yet. Shut up! I'm talking. Don't be rude. What is this? Oh, a PDA, I guess. Document. To Robert Frazier from Melanie LeMay. I did hear, too, that I don't like this, but The newest Assassin's Creed is going to be set in the Middle East, which is going to be great. I think that's going to be really interesting to find out kind of how the Islamic religion came about. But they said there might be going away from like the backstory line of like it being about aliens and stuff like that, which I'm not sure I like. The remake won't be out for a while, so you don't have to worry about playing it right away. I think they said March or April of 2023. You know, the bad thing about that is that's about the same time that Starfield comes out, the newest Bethesda game, and that is going to be something that I'm going to be spending a ton of time in, I think. It's supposed to be like just massive, so Bethesda always makes such good games. Hi, Robert. You come highly recommended, and I'm thrilled to have you in our studio. I'm putting you to work on a special project for me. Your subject is Arnaud Dorian. His story takes place during the French Revolution. I want you to explore every avenue of his life that you can. The goal is to have a new blockbuster to present to the Abstergo brass next year. As such, this is super classified. Your direct supervisor will be Aiden St. Clair. You can only discuss the project with Aiden or myself, as you'll probably be logging some overtime in your Animus. I've added a mandatory weekly meeting with our psychiatrist, Dr. Bibu, to make sure you're not suffering from any bleeding effect. Welcome to Abstergo Entertainment. Don't let me down. ML. I do want to see. Let me see. Can I get back in there? I want to see about this ship real fast. You got 6 cars right now, so if you want to buy one, let me know. Ha! Yeah, I wish. I don't think I'll be able to do that. Even if I did, I would never have time to race it. Can I not look into Legend Pan? I guess I was hoping I could look into the other things, but I guess you have to be in the Animus to see that. So, all right. Well, we got that one. You're not gonna say anything else. So let's go over here, I guess. Gosh, somebody needs to clean up over here. The ones going back to my uncle, too, are going to be sold, and one is hopefully going to be a streetcar, as it's still got most of its guts in it. Man, 6 cars.
At home that are better trained than you are.
Jeez, that's pretty good. That's pretty awesome that you've accumulated that many. That in really a fairly relatively short amount of time. That's what you got to do, though. You got to have backups for sure. I guess we need to go ahead and do what she says, or we can just look around real quick. Splinter Cell. Was that game? Did I see it in the paper? I can get in here. This is what we got. Oh, this is the server room. Well, here's the Firebird. Oh, that's the one that I commented on a while back. The Firebird that I thought was a Camaro.
Wireless signal? Great. That means you can still access systems. Go ahead and patch me into their feed.
Okay.
Once you restore the server, I'll connect your Animus workstation back to Helix. In theory, if you align the beams to segments of the core, it should solve the problem. But here's where it gets tricky. You have to move the circles in such a way that each segment is powered by a beam. The keyword here is each. 1 beam and 1 beam only per core segment, okay? Once everything is lit up properly, the system will reboot. Got it? Give it a shot.
Got it. Okay. So if you like a Nova with a Camaro front clipper, mid-90s biffle chassis, big spring pro late, just let me know and I will ship that to you so fast. You don't pay for shipping too?
Needs to be powered by a beam. Good job. This core wasn't too complex, but rebooting the advanced hardware in the rest of the building will require more work.
So just say, yeah, you'll pay for shipping, then you just add it to the total price of the car.
Have you believe that Al-Mualim was a great mentor who became corrupted with greed, and that he schemed with the Templars to acquire an apple of Eden. I see instead a shrewd and cunning leader, a man who used his best assassin, Altair ibn Lahad, to eliminate his conspirators in order to keep the apple for himself, so that he could use it to enforce world peace. While it must be stated unequivocally that Al-Mualim was not a Templar, it is interesting to me that his vision of peace was more in line with Templar philosophy than Assassin. In the past, Both sides had the same goal, that of peace. Our only difference was how we chose to achieve it. Had Al-Mualim not been killed by Altair and allowed to carry out his plan, perhaps we would not be fighting now. It was only after Altair reformed the Brotherhood with its new ideals of free will that the conflict truly escalated and spread across the planet. For if the so-called wise man of the mountain can see things from our point of view, surely the same can be said for other assassins.
You may be right, and don't call me Shirley. I just realized that none of these messages is popping up on screen like they're supposed to for some reason. Unless I'm just looking in the wrong place. It could be. Display activity, maybe? I don't know, it says it's displaying it, but I don't know, I didn't see it. Whoops.
The assassins would have...
Nope. It displays it to me, but it's not displaying it to the stream itself. Which is weird. Apparently, though, my uncle's roll cage is too far back for the rules down in Texas, so we might have to figure out a deal where I keep his car and he gets my project car. They don't like the rear bars from the main hoop to be... Oh, okay. I mean that, or you could just cut and move them if it's something that you can do simple.
Okay, so I'm not sure you're supposed to see that. You should just get back to your Animus. With the servers back online, you could, in theory, restore your co-workers' workstations if you feel like being helpful. And you could, in theory, find some more digital goodies if you feel like being sneaky.
Okay.
Hey, one of your co-workers dropped his communicator by the elevator. If you see any tech lying around like that, grab them. There might be a clue as to who did this.
Okay. There's a computer we
Now
can
that
look at.
you have unlocked Shay Cormac's memories, we stand on the brink of a grand discovery. I know you must have questions about your new assignment, or about me. For now, all I will say is that Shay's story contains the answers. Shay will lead you to a greater understanding.
Okay. Let's see here. Can I get this one to go? Oh, the green splits it, I see. This Firebird you bought through was made for figure 8 racing, so I may have to cut out some of the extra bars that are in the right side of the car. Yeah, you want to, you would definitely want to cut some of the right side stuff out, especially if you're using it for oval track racing, because you need more of the weight, as much weight as possible to the left. How do I get... There we go. There we go. Simple. All these I'm going to finish by accident. Guaranteed. I have no clue what I'm doing.
Following the Great Purge of 2000, William Miles became the de facto leader of the Assassins. A cunning and ruthless strategist, he trained several agents who infiltrated Abstergo, including Clay Kazmarek and Lucy Stillman. In late 2012, I captured William Miles in Cairo and delivered him to Warren Vidic in Rome. Miles' son, Desmond, attacked Abstergo, killed Vidic and Master Templar Daniel Cross. He fled to a First Civilization temple in New York. On December 21st, Desmond Miles was killed inside the precursor structure. The grieving William Miles went underground and left the Brotherhood in the hands of Gavin Banks. Banks led a small team across the globe, attempting to rebuild assassin cells. We have confirmed sightings in Kyoto, Moscow, and Paris. Miles resurfaced in late 2013, and we have confirmed his involvement in the infiltration of Abstergo Entertainment Montreal by the assassins Sean Hastings and Rebecca Crane. Both Miles and Banks remain at large. Agent DaCosta has tasked the Akashic satellite Plexus to sweep the planet for traces of assassin activities. We have yet to locate them.
I need to learn more about the lore, but I don't want to read too much into it because there's so many games I haven't played that I want to play. I don't want spoilers. A fair amount of guys out here use like half-cage setup, where they stop at the frame rail instead of the door. They still have to have 2 bars extend out the door by rule, but every bit of left side away helps. Yeah, around here you don't have to have any bars extending out the doors at all anywhere that I know of. I think the only rule we have at the tracks here, other than, you know, your standard door bar, is like 1 bar across the right side of the car, and then on the left side of the car you have to have 4 door bars and a steel plate, I believe, welded to those door bars, just like a cup, like a NASCAR, you know, late model or something like that would have. Lots of hidden things around here. Document 12 to, I don't know how to say this politely, so please don't think this is anything personal or a reflection of you or your work just ever come across my desk. Sorry. Okay, well, that didn't tell us much, did it?
Nice find. If it was me, I'd
Maybe it
save
did.
to see if there's any juicy stuff on it. But I might be a terrible person.
Juicy stuff on what? The tablet? We don't require the plate, but me personally, and about half the field still have the plate. I would definitely have the plate. I mean, there's some things, you know, you just don't skimp on safety. I mean, in my opinion. It's like I was trying to tell my cousin, he doesn't use a Hans device, and he races mini stocks, and I'm like, dude, get a Hans device, and he's like, no. He's like, I don't want one. I'm like, but, I mean, you really should have one, though. Hey. Oh, okay. Good.
Hi, Mommy. Bye, Mommy.
He's excited. But, yeah, he's like, I don't want a, he's like, I don't want to use a Hans device. And I'm like, yeah, but, I mean, he's hit the wall head on a few times.
This is a restricted area.
I'm like, dude, you really should get one. But, you know, you can't tell people some people's stuff, so. Yeah. Right, yeah. Shoot, my car's even got a leg plate, it came factory with one, which is funny. Or I guess you'd call it like a knee plate. That way when you're like, I guess if you put it in track mode, you're going on turns, you don't hit your knee on the console if you spin out or something. Hi, M.O. I agree that Ezio's shady character makes him unsuitable for a leading role, so maybe we can take him out altogether and create a virtual tourism feature? Something like travel to the Italian Renaissance for a taste of wine, free thought, and filthy hearts as Abstergo Entertainment shows you the true meaning of enlightenment. Attend wild parties, witness spectacles unseen for 500 years, and rub elbows with the most famous nerd in the world. Oh, rub elbows with the most famous nerd the world has ever known, Leonardo da Vinci. I'm also considering a series focusing on some notable serial killers of history. Ezio certainly qualifies. Anyway, have a think and let me know what you come up with. ML. Yeah, definitely worth it. And I mean, it's not like you're going to really lose anything using one anyway.
You know what authorized personnel only means, don't you?
Why are you standing like that? You're very shifty. Alright, I want to go back into the Animus. I don't have, but I got a little bit of time left. Not long though, about 30 minutes. Where do I need to go? Over here. Alright, there's this guy. This guy right here. I guess this did come out. So Black Flag must not look quite as good as I remember it looking. Alright, I plan on tearing down the car even though it came all done except for the motor, which is on a stand. Yeah, I would too. Davenport Homestead, March 1752.
It has been a long time.
Achilles.
Adewale.
Huh.
How go things in the West Indies?
Very poorly, I'm afraid.
Your countenance tells me we should discuss this.
I am playing it backwards because that's the guy in the other game I haven't played, and he's old there, and he's not old in the other one, so...
Who's our visitor?
Oh, well.
That's Adewale, who's a slave who freed himself, and hundreds of his brothers in the West Indies. That man's a living incarnation of the Creed.
See?
You join me for some practice?
Soon.
Black
Got
Flag's
other
such a
business
good
first.
game. Never finished it all the way through, but it is a good game.
Tell me what happened, old friend.
It was terrible, Achilles. The ground shook, and the ocean waves crashed over Port-au-Prince.
How many were lost?
Thousands. No family was left untouched.
I hate to bring
Making
up
others
practical
wait
matters
for you, as usual?
Shut up.
But did Macandal's man complete his task before the earthquake hit?
I cannot know. Vendredi has not been found. He was a strong Maroon, one of Macandal's best students.
Such a shame. So we cannot know if he found the site.
Indeed. But if there was a temple under the waves, I doubt it is still standing.
And the artifacts that showed the way?
Stolen. The Templars broke in during the chaos. They seized the manuscript and precursor box. I gave chase on the sea, but lost their trail when they reached New York.
We must consider what to do next.
Interesting. The motor though needs to go back into the builders because it was built for a different track, which allows a solid lift cam, and I can't have that. Oh, I can't have more than 530 lift. I need to learn about cams and stuff like that. I never knew much about them. I would like to. I've got my 92 Camaro that I drive. It's pretty much my daily driver. It's got a 305 in it. I had a 305 in it from factory, and it is so weak. Like, it's got 450,000 miles on it almost, and I think it has almost zero compression. I need to put a compression checker on it and just see what the compression is like. It leaks a little bit of oil, but not much, and it doesn't blow compression back through the back into the water or nothing like that. It just probably just needs a new set of rings, I'm sure. But I was thinking of trying to like just take the 305 and get it rebuilt, and then trying to build it. I know it's not a 350, and a lot of people probably would hate me, or would hate to hear that I want to build a 305, but you know, people don't do it very often. And I would like to get a cam and put it in and just make it kind of make it sound a little meaner than it does from factory. Nothing crazy, but I don't know how to. Just want to show a dog
You
bark.
are late.
Oh, what did I miss?
Only the first hour of training.
We're always training, Kasagawase.
And will continue to do so.
Do not waste your words. Shay abhors improvement as much as cats abhor leashes.
Hey.
A pity. The boy has so much potential. But so little discipline.
All right. All right. What would you have me do?
Well played.
Learn from Hope, learn from Liam, learn from Kesawasi. Kesagawasi. 12-1 compression, which means, let's see. Luckily, it's all top-end stuff, but it isn't my motor, so I'm just going to have to take a 5-hour drive and have them redo it. 12-1 compression, which means I got to start buying and either running or mixing race gas, yeah. Yep. I don't, I used to know how to do stuff like that. Build motors and everything, and I ain't done it so long I completely forget.
Shay, follow me. It's time you learn to survive in the frontier.
Oh, there he
I
wasn't
think
there.
I've been
I was like, where's
managing
he
well
at?
enough so far.
Perhaps. But there is more I can teach you.
Alright, well, let's go. Up. Yeah, spotter's definitely something you need. Oh, come on, really? Now, why did you do that? Don't tell me I gotta go all the way back. Oh, no, I can go right here. Good. I don't know why he jumped over that way.
I am waiting.
I'm trying. How do you get up here? There we go.
It is time for the hunt.
I'm holding it. You want to fly up here and laugh at you? No. I would love to fly up there and spot, but yeah. My manager at work, he just started racing limited late models. And he's been trying to get me to spot for him. He's been trying to get me to come spot for him, but God, man, it's so hard to find time to do it. I told him, I was like, if you pay my way in and come to my track, I'll spot for you. I said, but I'm not. He went to Cataract County, which was like 4 hours from here the other day, and he's like, can you spot for me? I was like, I'm not driving all the way down to Cataract County. There is no way. Kasegawasi was born in Wolastoqiyik, I guess, territory in what is now New Brunswick. Until his teens, he lived in a walled village surrounded by farm fields, where he practiced hunting, fishing, and various survival skills. As European hostilities grew, Kasegawasi joined other men from his village as mercenaries, helping the French army. In 1746, he met Achilles and Liam O'Brien, who were working with the French army on behalf of the assassins. They were impressed with his prowess and determination and invited him to join the Brotherhood. In 1749, he met Clay Cormac and became one of his instructors, and that's it. We ain't got no more info on him. Oh, shoot. Ships. The Gerfault. Oh, it don't actually tell us anything about it. It just shows us. That's cool. Yeah, my invite was just 3.5 hours away. I guess hours, right? And my good buddy and his dad made the trip up, but they wound up helping the track crew since they're our main guys here. You were talking about iRacing a minute ago. I meant to say, you could probably get you a whole setup that would, be good enough to race for under $1,000, like complete setup, wheel in it, because you could get a $500 PC and play iRacing, but you would want to upgrade it at some point. I mean, honestly, if I was you, I would get something, I don't know, because you don't know if you're going to like it enough to really play it a lot. You probably would, but you just never know.
Use all your senses together to find prey.
Okay. Well, I see one right there. I mean, he's not hiding very much. Kill the elk. How do I go about doing this? Do I have a bow and arrow, or do I just assassinate him? I guess we'll assassinate it. Okay, you need to hide in the grass. Oh God, he turned on me. Oops. Yeah, that's not. Oh, nope. What the heck? There we go. There we go. Good God.
Killing should not be meaningless. We must use what nature gives us.
I thought he stabbed him. I thought he just broke his neck. I was like, geez, man.
Good. Now to use what you have taken from nature.
Okay. They must have done something right because they got invited to go back up and crew with them for the Idaho 200 next July. Nice, man. Is that a pretty big race up there? Pistol holster. These holsters allow Shay to carry 2 pistols. Confirm. Awesome. I guess I did that. Cool.
With these, you can keep your pistols close. I hope that you will demonstrate more skill to your other teachers.
Well, I hope I can. I hope I have better skill than what I just had, because that was god awful. Let me look at this map real quick. Is there anything around here? This map is huge too. Look how big this map is. Well, actually, you know, it's not as big as I thought it was. That's right. So, I forget how these games work. Like, you're not in one giant map that you can go anywhere. You're in, like, a bunch of little small maps you have to travel to individually. So it may not be as big or as little as I think. You told the people who run your joint that they should restart the Oregon 200. We had it for like 10 years and we found a way to cram 40 supers into our pit road, or into our pit, and then whittled it down to 24 for 200 lap. Mess of a race. Drew a heck of a crowd. Why did they stop running it?
It's about time you showed up.
Far be it from me to keep a lady waiting.
I'm no lady here. And don't you forget it. I'm your teacher. And you're better.
Well, some of that is true at least. What would we be doing?
Exploring a myriad ways to end a life. You two! Make yourselves useful and watch Shay.
Now it's interesting if you listen to kill from a bush, kill from above, kill while sprinting, kill
Can
from
you
a
kill
haystack.
without being noticed?
It's interesting.
Nicely done. I am surprised.
Like you listen to them talking, and you hear echoes and stuff like that. Like this game isn't that old, but the voice acting and quality of it is
Classic
terrible.
haystack. Hide in it and surprise your target when he gets close. Top form, Shay.
Thanks.
I see him there.
Oh, I didn't realize I was... Okay, I wasn't paying attention because I didn't realize I was supposed to... stay away from them guys. I guess I should have known.
Attack from around a corner and your target will never know what hit him.
This is considered a haystack, not a bush. This is a bush, right? Yeah. I can't kill those guys. They should let me knock them out at least.
You certainly know how to handle yourself. You
New
did better
cheat
than I
unlocked.
expected. Have your skills actually grown, Shay? Do not get a swelled head over it.
That's not all that's growing when I get around you, if you know what I mean. You know what I mean? Do you? Ownership changed. The people who did the 200 got bought out from under the table, under them, and the track went to heck. And then the new owners came in and really cleaned up the joint. They're the same people who reopened the track just 40 minutes from me. Oh, okay. Our state done this big, when they done the like Economic Recovery Act or whatever that Biden did when he first became the president. Our state got something like $100 and some million, and they basically have been given small tracks and big tracks, you know, different amounts of money to so they can try to fix their tracks and stuff up. So that's how North Wilkesboro, you know, and Rockingham Speedway is getting repaved, and North Wilkesboro is getting the All-Star race back, which is awesome. Can't wait for that. But the track near me, they just installed LED lights, so I'm super excited to see how they look today, because they needed lights bad.
So, what's the challenge today?
Shooting straight and true. Here, you can use these.
If the
These
race
are
lasts
yours.
that long anyway.
Well, I want you to have half a chance of succeeding. Go on.
So now we're going to learn how to shoot guns, are we?
Shoot these targets. You can take your time, but not too much. More work after this.
Reload.
It only takes 5 minutes to reload.
Anyone can hit targets standing still. Let's see how you do on the run. Come on, hurry up.
Oh. Oh, come on. Reload this stupid gun. Jeez. Reload while you're running? Okay. I assume that this is right, that I'm doing this right.
Come on, hurry up.
I'm trying. Did I get them all in time?
Well done, Shay.
Thank you.
Keep it up.
On a lighter note,
Achilles has one more thing to show you. Go on, get a move on.
another which is close to the one I just went to got bought by the tribe, and they've said the drag strip will be ready for next season, and the OVA was hoping to be ready for 2024. What track is that? What's the name of it? Is it on like a reservation? Like, I don't know if do you still call them reservations? Is that like politically correct? I'm not sure. Oh, Spokane. Yeah, I've heard of Spokane. I didn't even know they'd shut it down. Okay. I wish that NASCAR would get the truck series back up there and go back to Evergreen. That was a pretty awesome race back in the day when they used to have it there. I mean, really, any of them short tracks up there would be fine. There's some pretty nice short tracks up there. They just don't have like the amount of seats and infrastructure that NASCAR thinks that they need, but they really don't. I mean, they don't need all that. Tribe bought it from the state because they had been in limbo ever since it shut down. Well, good. Maybe they can get it back up and running.
Shay, I hear you've become quite the marksman.
I do what I can.
Generous gift. Thank you, mentor.
My ship awaits, Achilles. The people of Haiti will make good use of your supplies. I trust you will retrieve what has been lost.
Lost?
The Templars stole 2 precious artifacts. A manuscript of ancient wisdom and a box that allows one to understand its language.
I have tracked the Templar as far as this coast, but I fear the rest is up to you, my friend.
Farewell, Adewale. Whoever controls the artifacts can access precursor sites of power. We must recover them, or none are safe.
Yep. Yeah, we're not worried about these little challenges here. Not with this game. I would like to platinum trophy it though. Well, you have Seattle, which is big money, and Boise, which is big money. All of us in between are middle class, lunch pail kind of people. So we generally race lower class cars, but I think we put up a better. Oh, yeah, put a better show than since it ain't such an arms race. Yeah, for sure. Well, lower class cars always, in my opinion, almost always put on a better show. And I think a lot of it, you know, it's due to a number of things. I think a lot of times the lower class guys they're more hungrier to win than get noticed. A lot of them are. A lot of the big money guys, like, I don't know if it's they have, like, they're winning big money, but they're not winning big money to continue racing. They're just winning big money just because. I mean, they've already got enough money to race, you know. Oh no, and it shouldn't. It shouldn't. I mean, you know, the goal is always to advance, no matter what. In my opinion, anyway. All right, well, we finished that mission and played for a little while. I've got to go, so I can get ready to go to the track. And planning on coming back tonight, and I'll probably be playing some Modern Warfare for a little while, and maybe this too as well, and maybe some of the I don't know if you watched the game I was playing earlier today called Heavenly Bodies, which is it's a fun kind of 2D type deal. Might play some more of that. I'd like to finish that game completely by the end of tomorrow if I can. But yeah, man, you too, and it's good talking to you. I'm glad you're getting your stuff together. Definitely, if you're interested in checking that race out, check it out. Like I said, it's CarawaySpeedway.tv, or you can go to PitRoad.tv and purchase the pay-per-view from either one of those sites. But I would check them both because I imagine the Caraway Speedway probably going to be a little bit more expensive. Although I don't know if Pit Road TV will broadcast all of the divisions or just the Cars Tour. They usually will broadcast all of the divisions if they broadcast even one. So it might be Landon Huffman. I think, yeah, I think so. I don't know who Boo Carlisle is. Are you talking about Boo Boo? Let's see, Landon Huffman. Let me search the name. I know the name sounds familiar, so I'm pretty sure that, because he races around here, so I'm pretty sure that's. Racing the Cars Tour, yeah. Cars Tour is awesome, man. I mean, like that is some of the best. Oh, hold on a second. I didn't realize I was still in a party here. Hey, Edge. I was sitting there streaming. I was like, well, that's weird. Talking to a guy that's one of my buddies on here that's watching me stream. Dang, I can't remember how to get out of this dang. God. Well, it's like I'm just not used to the X and B. I still haven't got the hang of it. I'll see you later, man. If I can remember how to get out of the party now. Good God. I got it. There we go. I found it. See you later. I think Sweepy will probably be on in a little bit, by the way. More than likely. Okay. Hey, I forgot I was in a party while I was playing Modern Warfare earlier today. Okay. I'll check it out, yeah. For sure. But yeah, Cars Tour is probably some of the best late model racing you'll ever watch. And those guys, they don't give an inch. They really are. They will destroy each other for race wins. They're not wrecking each other on purpose a lot, but they will race so hard that a lot of times it ends up in wrecks. But anyway, man, let me get on off of here. If you see me on, you hop on in and we'll talk some more and play some more and have a good day, buddy. I will try to do that. Northwest Super Late Model Series. I assume that's what it stands for. For sure. We'll do it. Do they broadcast that anywhere? Other than like just YouTube or whatever? Does Flow Racing or Racing America broadcast any of them? Racing America, okay, cool. Yeah, I'm subscribed to Racing America, so I'll go in there and check it out. I've been watching the past series last couple days. They used to be really big around here, and still are kind of, but not as big as they used to be. I think Cars Tour kind of took over a lot of their drivers. Anyway, man, let me get on off of here before I talk too long and I'm late. So I need to go ahead and get a good seat because there's gonna be a big crowd. But we'll see you later on. And anybody else who sees us on YouTube, see you later on too. See you, man. Have a good one. Bye, y'all.